So they need to now wake up, snap out of this nonsense, this deep sleep they're all in, you know, and just do the needful because it's all over.
If you don't
They're
stop them,
looting as
they
much as
will
they
never
can.
stop. That's my honest slogan. If you don't
Yeah,
stop these rogues, they will never stop. They won't stop.
yeah. But the Stockholm syndrome is deeply entrenched that they can't even. They love it. You telling them, like I see them all the time attacking you on in the chats and the comments. You're telling them the truth. You're giving them this is what you need to know in order to save yourself. But they'll still fight you tooth and nail, until they wake up and realize when Nigeria happens to them. Then that's when they realize that, and it's no longer a game anymore. People, they you're being killed. You have no security. You have no nothing. Is to let you know you have no government. You know, and these Fortune 500 companies are all leaving in droves. It's to let you know Nigeria is gone. The sooner the better. You people understand this thing.
That
You
is a
could
very
pray
sad
from now to thy
advice.
kingdom come. Yes, all your prayers and everything. Obviously, it seems like it's not working because you're now waking the hell up. People, wake the hell up. You have churches. You have more churches in Nigeria than you have any medical or any institution and anything like that, and yet it's still not getting through your heads. Well, good morning. It's
Thank you.
time. It's going to happen. All hell Biafra, all hell Duduwa.
Or here Biafra or Elo to do. Take it easy, bro. Okay, you have a good one. Okay, I think I have another caller on the line as well. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Hello, Mr. Maegun.
Yes, sir.
How are you doing tonight?
I'm very well. Thank you.
Yeah, it's been a wonderful show, and I've been a follower of yours for a long time now. And this is the first time I'm calling in.
Oh, grand. And who am I speaking with, please?
You are speaking with Mr. Israel Adewi. I'm calling you from Nigeria.
Mr. Israel. Such a pleasure to meet with you, Baba. So thank you so much for calling in as well. Please.
My contribution is going to be brief. From my observation, it seems the way out is to go back to the very bottom, like the resources. They are still milking Nigeria and it's still dripping some things. You understand? So until they scavenge everything and there's nothing left, I think that's when they will realize that the earlier the better. I think you get what I'm trying to
There
say.
are still some things for them to take, maybe when there is nothing anymore. But it seems like there's
Yes.
nothing anymore, yeah, anyway, because what it's like, people have lost a lot. Only if they know, Abby, people have lost so much that some people have lost everything. That all they have left right now is just the breath that they have, this life. This anyone look just the breath. Once you take that,
Yes, you see, it looks like beer. When you pour beer into a bottle, you see the foam, the level of the foam is usually higher than the actual level of the drink. So the situation is so much worse, but we are just seeing the virtual level. But when the foam clears, people will understand.
right, right. Hey,
So sooner or later, it's just sooner or later, we are just like on a virtual level now, borrowing every day, no development, no new industry. People keep giving back every day.
they're
I
not
used
even
to ask
talking
some
about
people,
jobs anymore. Have you noticed? Like we used to
no,
hear
no, they are
about
not talking
how
about
many
that
jobs have you created? How many? Nobody's even talking about that anymore. Everyone just
because the
existing as if to say,
statistics are no longer.
and I think just existing like for existing sake.
I asked a young guy, what do you want to become in future? He said he wants to work in a company, maybe in a big company. I now asked him, how many new companies have you seen since you were born? How many? Like virtually none. You understand? So the situation is For me, I'm with you. Like, we have reached the bottom. We just need to scatter everything and rebuild.
It's just a matter of time.
That's my
That's it.
take tonight.
Israel, God bless you. Okay, just stay safe, and take it easy. All right,
Thank you so much.
too. People who actually experience this are better off telling us what it feels like if you are watching me from Nigeria. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Hello. Yeah, this is Mark. I'm calling from Manchester.
Hey, Mark. Did you say Mark or Max?
Mark Alili.
Mark. So I have Mark from Manchester. How are you this evening?
Fine. This is my first time calling.
You may need to move away from that broadcast or mute it so that you can.
No, I've moved away.
Yeah, it's better. Okay, Baba, everyone can hear you.
Yeah. I could say you're doing a very good job. Me for one, I don't like podcasts, but ever since I come across your podcast, I've been spending like 2-3 hours every evening, just to listen to it.
I can only imagine.
So no, I don't like listening to podcasts, but I actually got interested in listening to you during the election time when I was following the elections, and I came across your podcast. I said, who's this person again? But when I listened 2-3 episodes, it was very, very, very interesting. So I even have to share with my friends, and I've been listening all this while. So yeah.
Now tonight we are now talking.
Yeah, we're now talking now. I've been trying to call all this while, but most times I don't get through. I just let me just try again this evening.
I'm glad you didn't stop trying. So here you are.
Wow. Yeah. All right. So I've been, yeah. Something I would like to ask you. Don't you feel like depressed? Every day you come up with different topics. Sometimes I just don't want to listen because after listening, sometimes I just feel depressed because I keep asking myself, what's going to change?
Sometimes I will have so much which I have grasped throughout the day. Okay. Then when it is time for me to put all these thoughts together, like I want to come and talk about them, so I need to first put them together. Okay. Then, Baba, I will be staring at my phone for more than an hour, 2 hours. I won't be able to put my thoughts together. Like, okay, what am I going to talk about this evening? Which of all these happenings, which of them is so important in according to their importance that I have to let people know about? How do I put them together? You see that frustration, right? It actually hits me too. Sometimes I may not be able to put my thoughts together until like an hour before I start. So yes, I do feel it. But you know something? I have something that I believe. It doesn't matter. I think it doesn't really matter whether I feel bad, I feel depressed and anything. The moment the camera is on and I look at my screen and I see 2, 3 people, 4 people, that's enough for me. I do not need to, I do not need to put them together before I start talking. But because I have a lot of audience now, so I need to articulate what I'm talking about. But generally, Mark, it is exhausting. I promise you, it is.
Because it's really depressing, when you see these things over and over again, and it seems there is no end to it.
Every day. So you can only imagine. Not doing it at all probably will be worse for me because I see things. I see a lot of things. I hear a lot of things.
Because I want to ask, don't you know that even the people we talk about, they still listen to these programs, they listen, and sometimes they just be laughing because they just feel that, they can rant all, they can rant all they can.
Look at me and they just feel sorry for me, like, look at this guy. He's so much.
You can rant all you can.
But nothing will happen.
Exactly. So they don't feel like they can rant all they can, but nothing will come out of it. If you've got no power, you're not going to do anything. You can only talk and talk and talk. Well, they will just pay lip service to whatever you're complaining about.
Mark, I want to believe that you're wrong. It's just a matter of time. I get your drift.
Yeah, because because there's so much losses, so much life has gone. People are in penury. People over there, they're not living, they're just existing, just breathing, you know. Some of them can sometimes you can't really blame some of them the way they act, or sometimes they become so docile. They can't. They're just looking for something to eat or survive. They can't even think for themselves anymore. It's really, really that bad, you know. Because
And
I
if you
do
are
have
not if
people
you are
over
not
there.
actually experiencing it, eh, you are not in the best position to actually to give a full assessment. Like if I am like
Exactly.
if I'm unable to pay 50,000 or 100,000 naira for a child school fees,
Mhm.
I'll be a
Exactly.
different person. I'll actually be a different person.
Exactly.
If I'm unable to feed my
Exactly.
kids, despite the fact that I have a job and I know I might take
Mhm.
home, right? I will be
Exactly.
a different person. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So that's why
Mhm.
it's sad sometimes when we see people who are experiencing this, still standing up to defend these criminals. That's the mixture of it. Ordinarily,
Yeah.
Baba,
It's really depressing because for me, like you used to say sometimes that we need to get that critical mass, because critical mass is very, very important for any action to actually be effective. You need a critical mass to actually cause enough force, you know. But to get that critical mass of people that will actually stand out and, you know, resist these people, like during the NSAS, we came very close during the NSAS period before they became so scared and they had to crush it down, and they are trying everything possible not to get that kind of a movement again, or that kind of mass of people that will come out and actually fight them. So most times, you know, I believe they try to put division among the people. You know, the people are actually opposing them. People will be fighting themselves, quarreling themselves. So Shawara will be attacking the obedient will be attacking these ones. They enjoy it. They put all these, you know, all these confusions here and there, so that these guys can actually galvanize themselves together and actually give them real resistance. Because I don't see anything happening if there's no real force. Because these people, they will keep doing. The oppressor will never ever leave the oppressed alone until the oppressed fights back. A bully will never stand down until it is confronted.
push back exactly.
Yeah,
No,
they will not. They won't
no
stop it.
slave master willingly let their slaves go without a
No, no,
pushback. No.
no. Because every day they'll bring different ridiculous things. Today we'll complain. Oh, they are building vice president for 21 billion. Tomorrow they will do another one. They can, no problem. They will shout. After some time they will forget about it. Do it. You know, they will keep doing it until the people stand and fight. You know, and even right now, so it's even becoming worse, because if insecurity is even weakening the people, even the people are not even having peace, even in their ancestral
See, we are
land
talking about
anymore.
the peace side, Abby. Let people be peaceful.
Yes.
Do you see
Yes.
the what the insecurity has done to people, Papa? It is
Mhm.
impoverishing them en masse.
Exactly.
Poor people are coughing out tens of millions of naira for ransom.
Exactly.
Those who
So
are
how can
supposed to
these
grow
people?
their food can't go to farm. People are poor
Exactly.
because of all these things,
So
Papa. Go on.
So how can these people now come together and fight the government? I think the government, like, because it's a very good it's a very good situation for them. The people cannot resist them. They are weak from all directions. Different things have completely improvised. They have made them weak. So I don't see, you know, the people can actually push back. You know, they are being battered by insecurity. They are battered by different kind of poverty here and there, and lacks all around. I don't, you know, the people are actually at their weakest right now. And that's why what you do is very, very, very important, because it's from actually the mind. That is where things actually starts from. What you're doing is actually stimulating the mind so that people can actually, you know, draw that energy from somewhere and resist these people, because we really need a critical mass of people that, you know, will be really determined to actually want to push back, you know, from their mind, you know, really want to fight back. Because right now, what I see are those docile
It's like so
population.
helpless.
Everybody just,
Like
yeah,
hopeless
they're so
situation.
helpless. Just, yeah, hopeless. They can't really help themselves.
God
So
bless you.
most times when I
Wow.
listen to some of these things, one is depressed. All right, thanks very much.
Thank you so
All
much.
right,
Okay, I appreciate that, right? And please
thanks.
never
Yeah.
cease calling or trying to get through too. Okay.
All right,
Lovely.
thanks. All right,
I could use your voice here too. Thank
all
you.
right, thanks.
Thanks, man. So that is a mark from Manchester, first time caller. That's the second first time callers tonight. Great. Chike is awake. Chike should be at work, or Thank you. Okay, that's very kind of you. And listen, guys, right? Please help share this broadcast from whatever platform you are watching from right now. Then like it. Okay. I appreciate that. We kind of crossed 95,000 last night, which is great. So we are now 5,000 away from 100,000 on YouTube. That's great too. And I appreciate, so I say thank you to every one of you that contributes to that. All this you're sharing, all this you're liking, and all of this, right, is of great value to this, to me, and to all of us here too. So thank you. And then I have a caller. If he's still there, hello.
My good general.
Yes, sir. Wow.
Bao di baba.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, hold on. My daughter wants to hail you first of all. She's scared, she's shy finally.
She's still up to
My good, God
fly.
bless you. Yeah, she is. There's public holiday tomorrow here. My good general, you're doing too much, man. God bless you. Afternoon, evening, everything. You're working for freedom of your people and Nigeria in general. My God, you see, I understand turn it up, turn it down. You know, um, there's something I've observed
You
about.
have to learn how to now, like,
She was trying to listen to it. She was trying to listen to it on the TV, and I know it will cause a problem and all that. So I had to tell her. I'm sorry about that. You know, I understand.
You know, one thing I discovered about this platform is that, and that's what part of what actually made me sort of, rebrand, and I stopped cursing too much because people find this platform, this program convenient and comfortable that they could even have children around. I've had people who have children around, so it's not biggie, Baba, right? So
no, but it's also exciting. It's also exciting.
You will be fine.
It's also exciting. It's also exciting to see you get upset sometimes and curse because it's frustrating in this place. In Nigeria, it is frustrating here, Mayego. Mayego, you see, I understand where you come from so many angles. People, in general, Nigeria as a whole, as a country, if we say we're normal human beings and we know this person will lead us, no matter the tribe, no matter the religion it comes from, and this person will do well, we will be better than most European countries, because our population, our ginger, once we want to trend something online, we trend it, move so fast. You know, those are the advantages, and talk less of the poverty we go through. We don't have light, we don't have a lot of things to even have the internet constantly to do all those things we do. The creativity from Nigerians from all tribes as a union will do so well. But I know where you're coming from, why you have to have Yoruba nation, you have to have Biafra nation, because these people are demons. They are demons. You must scatter them, and every other tribe will decide, is this how we want? Do you think if the Yoruba people sit down together with someone like Femi Adesina in that place, sitting with Biden, talking to him, and they will carry someone like Tinubu to rule us? Femi Adesina was talking to Biden on his ear, talking. That is someone that we know that. Oh my God, it pissed me off so much when I saw those kind of things. I saw these kind of things. Always the worst, leading us. And the Americans also know that this guy, they have all his history. He can't be close to Biden like that now. He can never be close to Biden because they know his open hands.
Have you not noticed?
Yes, because they know his political people will use it against Biden. You know, Mayegun, God bless you so much. You know, and you see what Tinubu also does. I don't know what kind of power he has, that he has ruined some very respectable, aging Yoruba men like Adeboye and Soyinka. I respected those men. When I used to go for Adeboye.
It's all about interest.
I got.
Do you know something?
No.
Do you know that?
Mayegun, please, in God's name, in God's name, interest and Adeboye, I don't know where they align. I will go to church on the 26th. On Christmas, after Boxing Day, when Adeboye comes to redeem, I used to be a redeemer. I will watch this guy pray, and I will adore him. He's quiet. That Idris program you played, Idris Tassi them to their bone.
Yes.
You Tassi them, and I love that thing he did. See Shoyinka can't talk again. How will this man ruin someone as legendary as Shoyinka? If Soyinka dies now, God, I know you ever.
Some people were asking, right? They were like, this Tifnubu has kind of made a lot of people to unravel. Okay. Then they are like,
Yes,
what
yes.
exactly could have been that thing that they benefited from this guy, or he has on them, that some of them are ready to trade away their reputation that they have
Tinubu get power.
before now.
Tinubu get power. He has spiritual power that is above
what kind
all
of
people.
influence does he have on them?
It's not money. It's more than money.
It's not money. People may think it's money. It's not money. It's something
not
more.
money. Tinubu has one kind of spiritual. Someone told me that he saw Tinubu and he saw Oracle. Tinubu will sit down. You see Akpabio. Akpabio is from my state. It's just like me trying to defend Akpabio. Akpabio is a miserable person. And that's the kind of person Tinubu just needed to run that Senate. They want to buy jets with what we're going through in my room. They want to buy jets. They're fixing roads. See the roads, see the destruction in people's properties. That road is costing. People are crying from all angles, from the beach they destroyed to Ilaje to this place. People are crying.